Hiya, Wendy here from Lolly Dolly Crafts. Today I've got a little project. Well, I don't know how little it's going to be. Hopefully it won't take two films, but two parts. What I've got here is it's a cardboard. Sorry if it's a bit glary. Wine gift box. It's a bit battered there. But what I want to do is alter it to make it a bit more attractive as far as you know, giving a gift to. So I will apologise before we start here because someone commented, not anybody on my channel but who had watched it, being a male, about the amount of times I actually say I've watched quite a few people's channels and a lot of people say it. No matter how hard I try not to say it, I say it. If I try really hard not to say it, I will say it even more. So I will apologise now for anybody who doesn't like my ums in the middle of my filming. Okay, so let's get on. Now this cost me, I think it was 99p from a 99p shop basically. This and it came with a bit of white cord that attached sort of like through these holes and then into, you know, in through the lid. I didn't really want that on there, so I cut it off. I'm going to cover this with paper, but I still want to paint this bit here and just sort of like around the top and the bottom bits, just because when I put the paper on, the paper I'm going to be using is this paper, and it's called Pink Paisley, sorry, and it's what does it say? Pink Paisley burlap, but it's a 2012 paper. It's double-sided. It's from Indigo Blue. Okay, so this is what I'm using this side. Okay, I'm using this side. So before I start, what I want to do then is to paint just around the top of the lid. I'm hoping it will be okay because this is quite shiny, but like I say, we got one but can try. And would you believe it? I haven't got anything to wipe my let's just do that. Okay, right. So I'll move that one out of the way because that's a bit glary. So I'm going to start on the lid. I'm not going to paint the whole thing. I'm just the whole lid. It's probably going to take a couple of coats, just by the mere fact of, you know, it's the fact that it's shiny. I'm not too worried about the actual inside of the lid because I'm going to be putting embellishments in that, so you know, it's just more so just these little bits here that are showing, so I'm not worried too much. So I'm going to put a coat of gesso on first of all, and just around this bit here, just to give it something to fix to. It's just a bit of undercoat, as it were. Okay. And you can do this any colour you want. I just didn't want the red. Alright, it's nice enough, but it was just a bit too boring for me. Right, okay, so that's my first coat. So I'm going to dry that with my dryer. Hopefully this won't take too long because it is pretty quick drying when you do it with the heat gun. Cool. So yeah, I just dropped it on the counter and knocked a bit off. So Right, that seems dry enough. I'm going to pause it here just while I do the second coat, because you really don't. Right, hiya, I'm back. So I've done my top. So I've done here and where the paper's going to be. I've also put a coat on of the acrylic paint, which is a pearl medium, so it's got like a pearly finish to it, so that gives it a really nice sheen. I love these. I think I'm going to have to get some more. I'm just going to, so that's where it's white, I'm just going to add some more of this pearl just to this top bit here. It's absolutely gorgeous colour. It's not sort of like white, but it's like a, it's not even cream, it's really, oh, I don't know, but it's just so, got a lovely pearly sheen to it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Sorry if you can't see. It's a bit, because it's long, it's a bit hard to hold it so it's in view. So, oops. Make sure that's just a bit there, all the way around, all covering the top. And then just dry that off. And when it's dry, it goes even more sort of like pearly colour. It's gorgeous. Dry this all up, make sure it's all dry. Isn't it a gorgeous colour? It's like an ivory, but a metallic ivory. It's lovely. Oh, sorry, I missed a bit there. Can't have that. There we go. This actually dries a lot quicker than the gesso. Okay, there we go. So that's where we've got so far, is this really gorgeous shiny metallic ivory acrylic paint. It's Artist, it's by Do Crafts, and it's sort of like a, you know, it's a pearl medium, so it's got like a pearly, I'm not sure if it tells me what colour this one is, but they do, it comes in the 60 normal colours, 12 metallics, 5 pearls and 5 speciality mediums. But I bet a nice pink would be lovely in that. Anyway, so I'm going to pause there now, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some, sorry, I'm knocking anything down. I'm going to add some glue and seal onto this. And it's really boring, there's nothing exciting about watching me paint glue and seal onto this. That's it, glue and seal, but it's just to sort of like stop any of this coming off. Okay, so I'll be back in 2 minutes after I've just painted the glue and seal on. Bye. Oh yeah, I'm back. Okay, so now I've dried it all and dried all the glue and seal. It hasn't taken away any of the pearlised effect. The glue and seal dries clear anyway. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my paper. This paper has a little bit of a normally if you were using it you would slice that off. I'm going to keep mine on because it just gives me that little extra bit of because this 12 by 12 piece of paper goes around here, and the extra bit there gives me just that extra little bit to otherwise it'd be really tight. Okay, so I just need to measure because I need to just chop a bit off, which I should have done before, but hey ho. So just about there. So I'll get my trimmer. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, I've got my foot caught around my glue gun now. Okay. So I put a little mark there, so all I need to do is put this in there. I normally use a guillotine, but my blade needs changing. But hey ho, I'll just cut that bit off. Okay. Funny enough, oh dear, it's the same size. Okay, and the little bit that I've just cut off is big enough to go around this bit here, so one 12 by 12 piece of paper will cover one of these tubes. I'm not too worried about the fact that my blade needs trimming a little bit because I'm going to add trim to all that anyway. If you are worried about it and you've got a blade that's you can always just with a pair of scissors run down, just cut all the fluffy bits off. But I'm really not normally that anal about it, excuse me. So what I'm going to do is just put that out of the way for a minute. In fact, I might use this one because on this one I accidentally got some of the paint on it. There. Oh yeah, there. So I'm going to use this piece. Yeah, okay. So now what I want to do is to glue this piece. Oh dear, look, I'm getting them all fingers and thumbs. So I'm going to use some of this Collol glue, my favourite. Open it up. And I'm just going to, I might just, with the join, just use a bit of the glue gun with the join just to make sure it, but as far as the actual this bit goes, I just need to spread this. You can be as generous as you want. You don't. It's not going to curl or soak your paper or anything like that. And you're better off using this sort of glue because that way you can move it around a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to put this onto wrong way around. Nearly did it, look. And then just make sure that's all nice and sticky. Stick that on. And just for this end bit here, I'm going to put a little bit of with a glue gun just to make sure it stays. There we go. Okay. So there we go. So we've still got a little bit of our pearl showing there, and then on around the top. Okay. So now I'm going to stick this bit on. Don't worry too much, to be honest, about the amount of glue you put on, because you're going to be putting embellishments and and trimmings and that on it, which will keep all this in place anyway. Okay. So. What?
I broke the lamp downstairs.
Alright, just bear with me. Back in a minute. Sorry about that. That was just my 20-year-old hollering at me upstairs because he's broke my lamp in my living room. Got it caught on his arm. Hey ho. So I'm just going to stick this bit down here. Make sure there's no sticky up bits. There we go. See? That looks better already. I don't suppose it really matters lining these up, but anyway, so I'm going to cover it up. So now I'm going to decorate it. I've got lots of bits and bobs. It's going to be, I know what I want to use, but it's going to be a little bit of, not so much planning, but anyway, so I'm going to use some of this gorgeous stuff, which is the lace I got from the Lace Mama from eBay. Please, please, please check out her eBay shop. It's absolutely amazing. So I'm going to put some of this around that bit there. So I just need to do it. And so if I cut it off about there. And I want to find where my join is, because that's going to be my back. Okay, there. Like my son said to me, oh, I'm going out, so I said, alright, see you later. Next thing I heard this great big crash bang wallop, and then as you heard him shouting upstairs, Mum, I broke the lamp. I said to him, I thought you were going out. He goes, oh yeah, I was, I come back. There's nothing I can do about it. He's got his arm caught on the jacket on the lamp, on one of the, it's got like a light spray that goes over, and he got his arm caught on it, and hey presto, never mind. And his younger brother just went up to him going, "Shh, Mum's filming." So it's a bit late. I always try and give them a little bit of a warning, because 9 times out of 10 they'll, do you know what I mean? They don't bother you until you're actually filming. And then as soon as you start filming, they want you. So just gluing this all the way around. It's so pretty. So lovely. There we go. Now, even now, don't you think that just looks so much better than the red? Right, so I'm going to just glue that over there. And then just trim that off. Don't throw that bit away, because you can still use it, and I might just do that. So, there we go. That's what we've done so far. Also, right, so that's the back. Yep, so this is going to be the front. What I wanted to do was put this doily on, like so. But I might put something on the bottom first. Some trim on the bottom first. Again, this is another one of the lace, Mama's laces that I got, which I just love. And with this one, if you've got like a fine ribbon, if you wanted to, you could thread the fine ribbon in and out of those loops. But I'm not going to today. Let's make sure I get it the right way. That's that way. Do you know what? I didn't even check whether that was the right way on that one. Oh, well, it's stuck on now. I think it is. I think it's fine. Anyway. Just do this all the way around. I was looking on YouTube actually yesterday, just trying to. There's not much going on at the moment. I think obviously because it's Christmas and everything, but I was looking for how to make holders for my glue gun, and there was a couple of really cute little projects on making stands for your glue gun. Unfortunately, it wasn't for the type of glue gun that I've got, but it gave me an idea. It doesn't mean to say that it's not something I wouldn't want to do in the future. Right, okay, so that's the lace on the bottom and the lace there. So what I'm going to do now, I've used that one, I want to add just actually what I might do is, yeah, I'm going to put this on the top one. start that there. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, whether or not your back and your front bits are in the same place, because like I say, you're going to cover them up with embellishments anyway. So, oops. Okay, so that's that. To be honest, you could do this with any tube shape or any size. It doesn't have to be a bottle. You could put candles inside it. If you used a smaller one, you could put deodorants, you know what I mean, anything that's you can put in a box, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna also add some of this one to the top of there as well. Make sure it's the right way. So I think that's that way because it's the shiny side. And then glue that on. And you don't even have to put lace on this. You could, if you wanted to, you could use, you know, sort of borders, you know, whatever you want, really. It's whatever you fancy doing. You could do it in whatever theme. You could do something. Save your kiddies sweetie tubes that they get for Christmas, because you could use them and make like holders and decorate it in pink or blue for a baby's birth certificate, to go in as a keepsake. I mean, you know, you can use Pringle boxes. Just make sure you eat the Pringles first, or you don't have to. Give somebody some Pringles. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's just totally endless. You know, what shapes or what you can do. Okay, so now. Right. Like I said, this is just might be a little bit too much for it up there, but I might add it down the bottom. I haven't got any. I thought I did. I've got some white flat back pearls, but I haven't got any cream. This is the only one I've got of that's sort of like anything remotely flat backish. But that's cool. I'll probably have to do this in 2 parts, I think, because I think, although I can do longer than 15 minutes, I don't want to push going over half an hour. There we go. Doesn't that look lush? Okay, just cut that off. And then just shaky hand, and stick that down and make sure that's nice and tidy. Okay, that's what we've got so far. So I'm going to pause it here so I can do part 2. Okay, so just come back and we'll carry on decorating this gift box for a wine bottle. Okay, see you in a minute.